Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, guys. I'm back. I am back, and I am back, guys. Let me see here. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, guys. Been a minute. But I'm glad to be back in the saddle, guys. So, first thing first, let's see what's going on. Today, so far, looks like it's going to be a scanner day, guys. Um, You got a couple with a lot of volume, but it was a lot of popping dropping right now. Um, the CODX is kind of holding around this former support level. Um, this was a former daily support here, so therefore, let's see if people want to pay the new price for this stock. It does have news. Shares soar in pre-market on favorable results of co-primer study. So it does have news this morning. It does have a catalyst to kind of move around, give it a reason to move. As you can see, it has over 2.8, almost 3 million shares traded pre-market. It's not even 8:30 a.m. Eastern time yet. So I'm, I can imagine as it gets closer to the bell, it'll be already at about 4 million, close. So it's gonna be fairly crowded, but it's definitely one to keep on watch. Um, it's been it's right now it's kind of holding around this 170 area, 150 on up area. So let's see if it can hold 150. I figure if it can hold 150, then we can look for a bounce opportunity to the long side. I personally wouldn't play it. I can't play it. I'm not gonna play it because it's under $3. Um, I can use my own equity, but I'd rather just use margin. So therefore, that's out of play for me. But I'm just keeping an eye on it for you guys. All right, and then OTLK. It's actually let's see if it has news here. Price target. So, in this price rate, when the stocks are around this area, around this under $10, under $20 area, usually those price targets really are honestly meaningless. Honestly, from my experience. But anyway, that's not really new. So that's not a good enough catalyst to really get this thing to take off. So I really wouldn't watch this so much to the long side. It already did a pop and it's faded a little bit, but it's holding though. So it's something to watch, but I wouldn't. That's not going to be your number one go-to stock to trade today. All right, so let's see what's next, guys. Hey, man, yeah. Again, like I said, it's been a minute. So what it is, I got my own, I got businesses and things going on. So I've been taking time, and then my family been, my youngest son, his birthday was the 16th, 2 days ago. So he enjoyed himself. We did a lot for him. Then the 4th of July was here, so a lot of stuff going on, guys. So I've been, just out enjoying life. But I have been watching the markets because one thing about it, I don't want to get rusty. You never want to get rusty. Where you just take, you can take time away from the market, but keep an eye on the market. And I'm quite sure if you love it the way I love it, you're gonna keep an eye on it. You know what I mean? Even if you're not trading, that's when you really got a passion or love or a desire for the market. When you wanna, when you tend to wanna watch it, or continue to learn, even when you don't have money in it. You just something that keeps drawing you into it, and that's the thing that happens with me. So let's see what else is going on here, guys. Give me 1 second. Right now, we got a rain and lightning storm here going on where I am now. So, but I do have my backup power supply. But if the power does go out and then that kicks in, then I'll be definitely getting off of here. So I have time to log everything out before, if that happens. Hopefully it doesn't. But let's see. I'm just going down the list now. Yeah, a lot of pop and drops though so far. I'm seeing this morning, pop and drop, pop and fade. You know what I mean? So the overall market is down from its moves yesterday. It actually went down a little yesterday, and now it's gapped down even more. So that can play a part in the stocks that we play. It gives a bearish sentiment. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's not the end all be all, um, but it's something to keep an eye on, especially for the small caps. Small caps does what it wants to do. Um, so one thing I noticed in the past, not saying that's today, but one thing I noticed a trend in the past. For me watching this market and a lot of screen time for a long time. Usually, when the major market or the major indices, sorry, go down, you tend to get more action in the small caps. Believe it or not, I know it sounds backwards, but usually when the overall markets go down, basically it's saying it seems to be like, okay, the money, the big money, it's nothing going on in the major markets, so the big money brings their money to the small cap world, and that's good for us. But I usually notice that that's something that you'd have to see over time. But I definitely notice that, like, usually if the overall market is down, you start to tend to get a lot more action and volatility, and I'm sorry, not volatility, but volume in the small cap market. So I actually kind of, I'm not gonna say I like when the major market is down. I never want that to happen because you definitely want that. That's a sign of the economy. So you definitely kind of want that to continue rising. But yeah, anyway, on to the next one, man. I can go on about it, on and on. But yeah, it's so good to be back, guys. Um, Still going for that goal, that $1,000 goal. Like I said, I've been away for like what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, taking care of business and whatnot. But believe me, I've been, staying tuned in, staying locked in, guys, trying to stay fresh. I don't know if you hear that thunder back there, but it's roaring. So yeah, guys, I wish I had more to talk about on my first day back here. I wish there were more plays going on, but right now it's nothing. You see, everything is dead pretty much right now. So gotta get ready to cut it. Yep, gonna get ready to cut it, guys. There's nothing going on. Yesterday there's a reverse split, but it didn't. This stock was still. It had a 1 for 20 split, and yet it's still only at 44 cents. So that means it had to be at a sub penny. It had to be a sub penny stock or close to it. Yeah, it just had a split yesterday. CUR. So in the case of this, what I normally will do, if there's no plays down low, then you have to diversify yourself. And I start to look at stocks above $10. And because you can make money in those stocks as well. You can make money on any type of stock. You know what I mean? It's all about you, and how you approach it, and do you have the demeanor? Do you have the discipline? Do you have the patience? Those are the key words that will get you to success in any market. I'm telling you, you have to have those. Without discipline, really the two main ones is discipline and patience. DP. Just remember that. You have to have those. If you don't have those, I don't care if you go on a hot streak. You're not gonna last long in the market because if you keep um, not sticking to your disciplines, or if you continue to get impatient in trades, even in winning trades, you get out. I used to do that as well. Get out early, only taking 10-cent profit. That's gonna eat you up because when you have a bad trade, which we all is inevitable, is gonna happen. you're gonna end up holding that longer than you held that winning trade, right? So you have to have patience for your winners, and then also you have to have discipline to stick to your trading strategy. It's gonna be days where you don't see anything that meets your setup, but you have to sit tight. I've done it many times where I have a strategy. I know I have a strategy. I back tested my strategy. I have a strategy right now. I tell you no lie. I have a strategy where I back tested it and I used it for about 2 months straight this year, and I logged all of my trades, and it ended up being about a 70% accuracy with about how many trades did I take total? It was like 80 something trades I took, almost 100 trades, and that's very good. Okay, so now I advise you guys. This is what you do, guys, to really kind of get an idea of where you are as a trader. You have to do, I would say, a minimum 50 trades and log them and see your all of your stats. But you can't go off of 10 trades. You can't base anything off of 5 trades. You might have had a 5 trade slump and now you're just ready to give up. No, take 50 trades, log all of your trades, winners, losers, how much you won, how much you lost on each one, the win rate, the percentage you won. Just log everything you can about it. The time of day you took the trade, the amount of time you're in the trade. All of that stuff matters because it helps you to improve on those areas once you know where you went wrong. Now, if you're just a journeyman out here and you're just trading every day, not logging anything, just that's the lazy way out. And that's why you guys, that's why people will continue to fail in this market. You have to put anything you do in this life, you have to put in work. And I think a lot of people think they can get around that and still be fine. No, 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 it doesn't work like that. So you have to log, you have to write, you're gonna do a lot of writing, you're gonna do a lot of note taking. You gotta, yeah, this is all a part of it. I know when you first signed up, when we all first signed up, we didn't sign up for that. You just signed up to make money. You know what I mean? Just get in trades and make money, but it's not. You have to put in that work, and then it will become easy. But yeah, anyway, you log your trades, guys. Do at least a minimum 50 trades, and then kind of see where you are from there. What's your win rate? Are you 50% or better profitable? Uh, what's your win loss ratio? Like your wins to your losses. But anyway, I have a strategy. I have a good strategy. But what I used to do is knowing, even with knowing I had a good strategy, if I didn't see that setup, I just got impatient and just started trading anything. You know what I mean? Just trading stuff that I just took a guess on, gambling. And then you don't want to do that. Just say, okay, I think this is gonna go this way because all right, the VWAP is right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the long side, which it may go up, but that's the type of mindset I had. Like, even though this has nothing to do with a strategy of mine, I would say, okay, look, here's the VWAP. All right, it's kind of holding up right here. Let me go ahead and take it to the long side. And you can't do that. You got to stick to your plan, stick to your guns, trust in the process, trust that you have uh, done enough research to know that your strategy is your strategy for a reason, and that anything outside of that, there's a reason you're not trading it. So just keep that in mind, guys. Little nugget for the day. All right, guys. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna do one more lap here down the watch list here and see if there's anything new that popped up, which is not much. I'm not seeing much here today. It's looking so far like it's slower. It's almost 9 o'clock, and there's not many plays, so that's a sign that it's definitely gonna be a scanner day. You know, something. Doesn't mean the whole day is a ruin or a wash. Things do pop up after the bell at times. Everything doesn't always set up before the bell. So those are the best ones. I tell you no lie. The ones that set up a little before the bell, so you can kind of plan the trade. You have time to fully plan it. I mean, you can plan a trade after the bell as well. But if you see something like pre-market now, you can really do your due diligence. You just have a lot more time. But even after the bell, that's fine. If you see an opportunity, hey, you take it whenever this is there. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you. on the next one.